Hi, welcome to the Gamesplainer. I'm Jeff the Gamesplainer, and today I'm gamesplaying Nusfjord. If you've watched my other video, you'll have an idea of the rules for Nusfjord. So I've set this up as a two-player game. White versus yellow. White is our first player, as marked by the ship. The number of cards that come out for the elders and the setup for the boards is totally different for every player count. So this is set up as the two-player version according to the rules. So let's get started. We start with each player taking in their income of fish. Both players start with only 3 fish. There they are. Each player will then put their fish onto any elders they have, which is none. Any shares that belong to their company that are somewhere else, which is none. And so we now put fish onto shares that we own of our own companies, which is 2 for each of the players, and then the leftover fish goes into the reserve. Then we move all the fish from the shares to our personal supply. Now each player in turn will select one space to action for their worker actionness. Okay, white is going to start by thinning out, which will gain him 4 wood. Yellow is going to take some more gold to release a share or issue a share, and he takes 2 money. White is going to take an elder, which allows him straight away to serve some fish. So he'll serve 2 fish. For that action, I get 1 gold and 1 more wood. Yellow is going to deforest. So he will take that spot, and that will gain him 5 wood. 5 wood into his personal supply. White is going to buy the shares that are up in the top, so he spends 1 money for the 1 share that's up there. Yellow is now going to build a ship, so that'll cost him 2 wood and 2 fish, and that gets placed on that bottom spot. Both players have now taken all of their actions, so we move the action marker to the second spot. This player, yellow, will now be first player. Each player retrieves their workers. We start with a fishing phase. So yellow is catching 5 fish because he now has a ship, while white is still only catching 3. We give a fish to the elders first. White has an elder, so they will give fish to that elder. Then we give fish to foreign shares. Yellow has a foreign share over here, so he'll place a fish there. Then we give fish to our own shares, so white gives his to his own, and yellow gives 2 to his own. Then any excess fish will go into the reserve. Then bring any fish that are in your shares into your personal supply. Yellow now places the first worker out for worker placement stuff. Yellow is going to do the build action. The building he's going to build is this one, the customs area. This one requires 1 sloop, which he has, and he'll gain 1 wood, 1 fish, and 1 gold, both in the reserve and in his personal supply. So 1 fish, 1 wood, and 1 gold. 1 wood, 1 fish, and 1 gold into the personal supply. Moving on, White's turn. White is going to use his elder. So the elder gets 1 fish from up there. Okay, I can now use 2 of my fish for this elder action to fulfill the banquet, and 1 of them goes away, and I will get 1 gold and 1 wood for doing that. Yellow has quite a deal of stuff here that he can't use, so he's going to transfer the reserve. So everything in the reserve comes across to his personal supply. He now has stuff he can use. White's turn. White is going to build a ship. He has 6 wood and 1 gold, which is enough to build the cutter, and that goes into that bottom left. So he'll get 6 fish on the next fishing round. Yellow's turn. Yellow is going to take the harbour master, which allows him to do that action straight away, so he gets a fish from the banquet. I think earlier on I forgot to take a fish from the banquet when I did this sailor. So I'll just leave that as is and put a goofed on it. You may notice when you go through. And he will allow this player to exchange a sloop for a cutter. So it allows you to upgrade your ship. White has 1 action left, and so he might actually sell a share and take the 2 gold for that action. Okay, everyone now pulls their tokens back, and we start the next round. I think you've got an idea of how Nusfjord plays. I hope this helps you get Nusfjord to the table. If you have any comments or suggestions, please write them below. If you have any games that you wish to be Gamesplaned, please shoot me an email at thegamesplainer@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at thegamesplainer to see what games I've been playing. Subscribe to my videos to keep up to date with the games that I'm gamesplaining. And until next time, enjoy gaming.